What if Rockstar's next big project isn't a new Grand Theft Auto or a Red Dead Redemption sequel? What if it's something entirely new, a bold, groundbreaking world that no one saw coming? Could they afford to take such a massive leap, risking their reputation and billions in revenue? Or are they forever stuck making GTA and Red Dead sequels? With GTA 6 set to break records, the stakes have never been higher for Rockstar. But once the hype dies down, will Rockstar be ready to take the next big step? Or will their legacy depend on revisiting the same worlds over and over again? Let's explore whether the most innovative game studio have what it takes to leave their comfort zone and create something that could redefine their legacy. Before we dive into why Rockstar might have to abandon GTA or Red Dead to create a brand new franchise, let's take a moment to talk about some of their past hit games, ones they've seemingly left behind. Most of the newer audience knows Rockstar for Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption, but what many don't know is that Rockstar has an entire library of iconic games that never got sequels. Some were huge successes, while others just quietly disappeared into the vault. Take Max Payne, for example. The last installment in this series was released all the way back in 2012, and since then, Rockstar has been completely silent on the franchise. But just because it's not as popular as GTA doesn't mean it wasn't beloved. Even today, more than a decade later, people still play and talk about Max Payne. It's a series that clearly left an impact, but it also just wasn't as beloved as the Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead series. And it's not just Max Payne. There are titles like LA Noire and Bully, games with unique charm and loyal fan bases, have also been left behind as Rockstar focused their efforts on their most lucrative franchises. From a business perspective, this makes sense. GTA 5 is a money-printing machine, and there's no doubt that GTA 6 will do the same, if not more. For Rockstar, prioritizing GTA and Red Dead over less profitable franchises is simply a smart business move. The reality is, most of Rockstar's audience today only care about GTA and Red Dead. Some don't even know that games like LA Noire and Max Payne ever existed. And with the hype for GTA 6 reaching an all-time high, it's easy to see why Rockstar has chosen to focus on what works. But here's the big question. Is Rockstar stuck making GTA and Red Dead sequels forever? Or could they ever break free to create something entirely new? Or even revisit some of their old hits? In the next section, we'll explore the challenges they would face if they want to build a brand new franchise. But for now, let's dive into why sticking with GTA and Red Dead is still the safer and perhaps smarter option for Rockstar. The Grand Theft Auto series has been captivating audiences for almost 28 years, and the Red Dead series has been around for over 15 years. These aren't just games, they're experiences. And over the years, these franchises have cultivated an incredibly loyal fan base. When I say loyal, I mean the kind of loyalty that doesn't need convincing. These are fans who would pre-order a new installment without ever watching a trailer. Rockstar could drop a simple announcement with nothing but a pre-order link, and these fans would still hit buy in a heartbeat. But why? Because for many, these games aren't just entertainment. It's a major part of their childhood. For some, they grew up playing GTA or riding the open plains of Red Dead Redemption. These franchises played a big part into their childhoods and memories. From a business perspective, Rockstar's strategy makes complete sense. Why take a gamble on creating something entirely new when you already have two franchises that have collectively sold hundreds of millions of copies? These games are proven gold mines, generating revenue long after their initial release. GTA 5, for example, continues to make millions every year through its online mode. It's a literal money-printing machine. But what happens if Rockstar did decide to take the risk? If they create a new franchise, they have to start fresh all over again. They have to build a whole new loyal fans again. They need to match the legacy and expectations of their existing fan bases. And that's just scratching the surface of the challenges that I will cover in the next section. While GTA and Red Dead also have their cult-like core fanbases, Rockstar themselves also have a very core fanbase, so these fans will still hit buy, regardless of what their new franchise is. But could Rockstar really risk it all just for those few? Now, it's not like Rockstar only ever makes GTA and Red Dead games. We already saw their incredible library of games in the last section, so it's clear to us that they're not exactly scared to create something new. It's just that they have to overcome a lot of challenges. And that's what we are getting into right now. Rockstar Games operates under its parent company, Take-Two Interactive, which is currently led by CEO Strauss Zelnick. This is crucial to understand, because Take-Two prioritizes profit above all else. This relentless focus on revenue is why we've seen Rockstar shift towards aggressive microtransactions in GTA Online, and why they've released lazy cash grabs in the name of remasters, all just to make more money. But the biggest loss of all? Dan Houser, one of Rockstar's co-founders, left the company in 2020. While the official reason was never publicly stated, many believe it was due to Take-Two's growing influence over Rockstar's creative direction. The company wanted to focus on live service, online multiplayer, and recurring revenue, instead of the single-player storytelling that Rockstar built its reputation on. The live service shift is already happening as we've seen Rockstar introduce GTA Plus, a monthly membership for GTA Online, signaling their push towards a live service future. And when Red Dead Online failed to match GTA Online's profits, they abandoned it entirely. That alone shows how Rockstar now operates. If a game isn't a massive financial success, it gets left behind. And with investors prioritizing predictable high-return projects, Rockstar may not even have the freedom to consider a new IP. This corporate influence is why many fans believe Rockstar is no longer the studio it once was, because Take-Two's priorities have reshaped it. That's why the idea of Rockstar ever taking a break from GTA or Red Dead to create a brand new IP seems unlikely. Even revisiting old franchises like LA Noire or Max Payne seems far-fetched, because the only reason they abandoned them in the first place was money. These games simply weren't as profitable as GTA and Red Dead, so they were left in the past. We've seen what happens when corporate greed takes over creativity. Just look at BioWare under EA or Ubisoft with their endless Assassin's Creed releases. If Take-Two has its way, Rockstar could become the same, milking GTA for generations and making billions in the process. And honestly, it's easy to see why. GTA is the most profitable entertainment product of all time. But here's the thing. Rockstar is also one of the most unpredictable gaming companies ever. They could announce a new game just by changing the color of their logo and the gaming world would lose its mind, just like they did when they announced Red Dead Redemption 2. So, while a new IP is possible, it's far more likely that Rockstar sticks to GTA and Red Dead, and never revisits its older franchises again. But that raises a big question. How could Rockstar possibly make GTA 6 better than Red Dead Redemption 2? Click here to watch my video on that and subscribe.